Franklin TV Sports presents Franklin High School football tonight on a beautiful early fall night in the town of Franklin, Mass. The Franklin High Panthers, with a record of 3-1, take on the Tigers of Taunton High School, who come to town with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. Hi neighbors, and welcome to our telecast. I'm Pete Royce. Our producer and our director, our camera operator tonight is Chris Flynn. This is homecoming at Franklin, and the Panthers will be out to keep a little bit of a winning attitude going here, as they are up by 3 wins and 1 loss. Their only loss 2 weeks ago at the hands of a tough Duxbury unit in Duxbury. But for the Panthers, they started the season with a good win here at Varsity Stadium against Wachusett, 36-14. Then down in Brockton, they took the Boxers 21-13. The loss to Duxbury, then they bounced back with a big win over North Attleboro just about a week ago, 6 days ago. Friday night affair, Friday Night Lights, 32-20 over North Attleboro. For the Taunton Tigers, their 2 wins and 2 losses. They opened with a win at home against New Bedford. That's an out-of-conference game, 41-0. Then Taunton defeated Durfee at Durfee, 33-0. Then they lost a tough one at Middleborough, 18-14. Coach Ian Bain told me before the game that was a winnable game for Taunton, and they went down 18-14. And then they lost their last game against a very tough King Philip team, 28-7. Coach Bain told me before the game, many teams are going to lose to King Philip. They're a real strong team. An interesting side note as we get ready here. I'll get you a side note in just a moment. But here at Varsity Stadium, the good crowd is rising. The Franklin High School band is here, and all rise in silence for the playing of our national anthem. Well, as you saw, Old Glory waving a little bit in the slight breeze which was blowing from left to right across your screen. The side note I wanted to mention is the coach of Taunton is Brad Sidwell. That's important because of this fact. 8 or 9 years ago, Brad Sidwell was still the athletic director here in Franklin. And who did he hire to replace him on the football gridiron? Ian Bain. I asked Sidwell about that today, and I said, Coach, why did you hire Ian Bain to replace you at Franklin? He said, because he's a good coach. And so here we go. Both teams, Franklin will get the opening kickoff. Apparently, Taunton won the toss and delayed their decision to the second half. The officials for today's game, the referee is Ron Sudmeyer. The linesmen are Chris Morgan and Paul Taylor. The back judge is Bill Graham. The umpire is Steve Regan, and the clock operator is Dave McCarthy. Franklin 3-1 against the 2-2 Taunton Tigers. And it'll be Franklin receiving to open up this game. Franklin a little bit banged up, according to Coach Bain, but they're going to play through the injuries, but still not in the lineup is Mike DeViti. Coach hopes to have him back before the season is over. Franklin takes the short kick, and running up with it and moving off the left side is Joey Tarantino. Not much room there. and Tarantino comes up to the 25-yard line. And Franklin will have it in regular field position, let's call it that. 4 12-minute periods. Spectacular day. The student body is here in their pink. It's a pink out night, and it's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. The quarterback is Justin Bianchetto. Bianchetto with the long count. The running back is Andrew Frollo. And the handoff on the left wing for a short pickup of 2 was Frollo. He gets 2. 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. So the defense was right on that for the Taunton Tigers. Coach Payne told me about Taunton. He feels this is probably the best team they've put together in the 8 years that he's been coaching against them. The Taunton Tigers. He has a lot of respect for, again, his mentor, Brad Sidwell. And here's the 2nd down play. Pass in front. The dive across the line of scrimmage by Derek Dubrisky is incomplete. Dubrisky had a step on the defense, but the ball came in too hot and too far out, and it's 3rd down and 8. But Brad Sidwell, a famous name here in Franklin. Of course, his son played last year for the Panthers, Luke Sidwell. He's got another son on injured list for the Panthers this year. So a lot of hometown connections between Brad Sidwell, the Taunton coach, and the Franklin High team and organization. 3rd down play, a little handoff, stumbling and still moving, trying to get the 1st down. Coming up short is Andrew Frollo. He's going to be short by about 3, maybe. 4th and a long 2. And let's see what Coach Ian Bain decides to do. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2, unless they're going to try to draw Taunton offside. 4th down and 2 from the 34-yard line. They need to take it to the 36. One player jumped, but not enough. The official tried to come in there, but backs off, so no call yet. Will the Panthers go for it or just continue to try to draw the team? No, they're going to go for it. It's Frollo. Puts down his head, drives the pile across the 35 to the 39. A statement made by the Franklin High Panthers on 4th and 2 from their own 34. And he gets 5. Make it 6. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their own 40, right in the middle of the field. So glad you're with us, fans, here on Franklin TV, and we're streaming worldwide on YouTube. 1st and 10. Bianchetto flushed out of the pocket. He's going to just pitch it to the sideline, just kind of shoveled it out of there. He was pushed out of the pocket, and he just threw the ball out of bounds, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. No huddle here as they go quick. 2nd down and 10 from the middle of the field. First drive, first possession of the game. Taunton with the possession, going from left to right. The wind at its back. Frollo, handoff off the left wing. Frollo for 7, maybe 8, out to the 48-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and about 2. 3rd down and make it 1. 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. 3rd down and 1 from the 49. They need to take it to midfield. Single setback is Frollo. He gets the call up the middle, hits the midfield stripe and falls forward to the 48-yard line. 2 first downs in a row for the Panthers. So they're moving. That's 2 for Franklin. Taunton yet to possess the ball. Taking almost 2 minutes here in the first period. 1st and 10 for Franklin from the Taunton 48. Frollo again off left tackle. Falls forward to the 44-yard line. Pick out 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6, maybe a long 6, a short 7. Swinging wide out to the left now is going to be Stefan Reed. What a good game he had against North Attleboro. 3 wide to the top of your screen, 2 to the bottom. 1 in the slot, 1 tight end. Empty backfield. Pitch. and not looking was Frollo. It went in and out of the hands of the defender there on the play. We'll check that player for Taunton. It was right in his wheelhouse. Ethan Harris, considered a strong running back and linebacker. He just muffed on that play. 3rd down and 7 for Franklin from the 44. Bianchetto rushes on. He's going to dump it. Frollo makes a cut, and he's hit high. He fumbles the ball. No, he did not catch the ball. It's going to be ruled incomplete. Well, no, let's see. No, it's going to be ruled complete. The referee was showing the sign for an incomplete pass, but what he meant was there was no fumble on the play. And the Panthers are going to go for it on 4th and 4 from their own 43. They need to take it to the 38. It's a long 4 at that. Bianchetto drops it on the left wing. Frollo hit at the 45, spins. He's going to be short. He's going to go down at the 39-yard line. So the ball goes over on downs. But not terribly bad field position for Taunton. They have it at their own 40. But the Panthers decided to go for it twice on 4th down. Once they made it, once they did not. So Taunton will unveil its offense. Their quarterback is a sophomore, Dylan Keenan. Their key running backs, Ethan Harris and Carlos Cruz. Their strong wideouts are Demetrius Sherian and Jose Turan. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 40, 8:45 to go in the first. Handoff on the end around, hitting hard at the 45 and carrying forward just to the 45 is Jose Turan. He is a 5'10", 175-pound senior running back. The numbers on Keenan, 6'2", 165, sophomore. 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. 2nd down and 5 from the 45, ball off the left hash. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in motion. Handoff up the middle, Turan to the 45, to the 46. That's it, 46.5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. Crowd still coming into Piscini Stadium. Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the Panthers. The band is here, and a good crowd beginning to file in. Most are already here, a few more coming through. 3rd down and 3. Wide right to the slot is Nasir Arguello. He's in motion. Keenan flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be forced down, and he turns the corner, and he's down shy of the yard to gain by about 6 yards. He took a loss of 3 on the play. A nice defense played there by Julian Rampino, who helped make the stop. And the Franklin defense holds. It's a loss of 3, 4th down and 6. Going back in deep punt return formation for the Panthers is Derek Dubrisky, the senior, 5'11", 170. Defensive back, wide out, can do a lot. So Taunton in punt formation, they get it away. A high punt is going to take a bounce. It's going to take a Taunton roll, and it's a good roll. 35-yard punt for the Tigers. The kicker for Taunton is Trinley Dudley, a 6'1", 160-pound junior. Trinley Dudley. Franklin will have its second possession, so the Tigers go 3 and out. No first downs. Franklin with 2. And the Panthers back now down to their 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for Franklin. Going wide to the top of your screen is Cody Flom, the senior wideout. Frollo in the backfield next to Justin Bianchetto. Fake, throw, complete. Nice diving catch. That was picked up in there by Connor Clausen. No, check it. Luke Trinanes. Luke Trinanes. That's another first down. The Panthers' third. First and 10 at the 27.5-yard line. 3 wide. Bunch formation to the right. They look right. Dubrisky couldn't get to it, and the big tight end couldn't turn around in time. That was Owen Scarborough, the 6'2", 200-pounder. Scarborough, the senior. And again, it's a heavy traffic. There were 3 or 4 bunched receivers on the right side. And a little bit of confusion, I thought, there, as Scarborough tried to go for it, as did Dubrisky, but it hit the defensive back of Taunton, or the linebacker. Second down and 10. This time they floated out, and it's caught on the right wing. The catch there made by Kyle Walsh, the junior. Walsh picks up about 8 on the play. This will set up third and manageable at the 37.5-yard line. Oh, it's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers. 6:12 to go in the first. Bianchetto, his second home start as a varsity player. He did start at Duxbury, had a good homecoming, so to speak, last week against North Attleboro. This is real homecoming here tonight. Frollo with the handoff up the middle. He goes forward to the 40, then he's turned back, taken all the way back to the 30. He's got a first down. 2 first downs on this drive, 4 in the game for Franklin. And they move it from their own 15 to the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Franklin off the right hash. 3 wide to the top. 1 out to the right. Bianchetto, his pass is deflected. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage by Brian Jonas. Good deflection there by Joannis, I should say. He's a 6'3", 260-pound defensive lineman. Brian Joannis. 2nd and 10 for Franklin. 5:24 to go in the first period. Bianchetto, he's going to dump it out in heavy traffic, pulled out of the air by Dubrisky. Dubrisky climbs the ladder, as you saw, and he brings it out to the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Franklin combining the run with the pass. 3rd down and 3. Can Franklin get its 5th first down of the game? Dubrisky resets the pitch to Dubrisky for the first down across midfield. No, it's going to be, check it, it's going to be Kyle Walsh. Walsh for the first down. That's 5 first downs for the Panthers here so far tonight. They're eating a lot of clock. 1st and 10. Another play now starting on the Taunton side of the field. Fake to Frollo, the pitch in the middle. It's caught again by Dubrisky. Another first down. Bianchetto, red hot. Red hot. Another first down. That's 4 on this drive, 6 in the game. 4:10 left, first quarter. Fast-moving period. Franklin has looked sharp. Fake to Frollo. Bianchetto is going to throw it out of bounds. Just before he came out of bounds, right next to the coach, he tossed it to the bench. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. How about the catches made by Kyle Walsh? Derek Dubrisky looking really good. 2nd and 10, the ball at the 33-yard line. They need to take it to the 23. We're under 4 now here in the first. Quick hitter on the left side. to the line of scrimmage and going down right after the catch. Zabriskie. That's a loss of 2. Third down and 12 for the Panthers, or third and 11. No, now they're going to move it back. Third down and 12 to the 35. They need to take it to the 23. So the Panthers will need something big here of at least 12 to keep the drive alive. We're out of field goal range at the moment. Bianchetto. He steps up. He's going to run. He's pointing to somebody to take out a blocker. He doesn't take out the blocker, but Bianchetto still picks and weaves his way down for a pickup of 7 on the play. From 3rd and 12, it's going to go to 4th. He picked up 5. It's going to be 4th and 7. 4th down. This is the 3rd 4th down play the Panthers have had. They've converted 1 out of the first 2. 4th and 7 from the 30. Bianchetto, he's going to fire it there. A leaping catch. A one-handed spectacular catch. What a catch there by Walsh. Kyle Walsh. No, let's check it. Yeah, it is Walsh. Walsh. A one-handed catch on 4th and 7. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 13-yard line, 14-yard line, and this is going to be a loss on the play. Frollo hitting his own backfield. It's a big defensive line for Taunton. One of the players who hit him was Ansel Alexander, 6'1", 260. Wow. 2nd down and 12 for the Panthers. We go under 2 minutes on this time-consuming drive. Resetting is Cody Flom. Bianchetto is going to dump it. It's caught at the 10. Zabriskie to the 10, and he's backed up there. So it's a nice little pickup of about 7 on the play. Oh, they're going to move it back to the 11 now, so it's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Panthers. 3rd and 7 for Franklin. 1:17 to go, first period. Pete Royce with you, high above the press box at beautiful Piscini Stadium. 3rd down and 7 from the 11. Bianchetto. He's going to run. And he comes up to about the 6. He's going to be shy of the 1st down, but he picked up 4. It's going to be 4th down and about 3 for the Panthers. 4th and 3. Ball is on the 7-yard line. 4th down and 3. 33 seconds to go. Another 4th down play. Franklin 2 out of 3 so far on 4th downers. Bianchetto rolling right. He's going to dump it in the end zone. It's tipped and still caught. No, it's incomplete. Incomplete there. Incomplete. It looked like it was going to be tipped. It was tipped. And then Luke Trenanez tried to make the catch. He couldn't quite haul in. It was deflected on the line of scrimmage. If you look at time of possession, in the first 11 minutes and 43 seconds of the game, the Panthers have probably had it 11 minutes. But they do turn it over on downs for the 2nd time. 5 first downs, 7 in the game. Taunton back at their own 7 now. Their 2nd possession, they went 3 and out on their 1st possession. They split 2 to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top, a tight end and a back. Dylan Keenan. And he's going to be dumped. He's going to throw the ball. It's incomplete. Incomplete. Out on the right wing. A long pass. He was hit hard after he threw the ball. 2nd down and 10. 12 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Good defense by the Panthers. They've looked sharp. So far, a error-free game for both teams in the first period. 12 ticks left. Two wide to the left, one to the right. That single setback. Hand off. I believe it's Turan. Picks up about 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers, and that 3rd down play will come up in the second period. We've played 12 minutes here from Piscini Stadium. It's been a good look for the Panthers. They look crisp. They've stalled out twice on downs, but they've moved the ball well. 6 first downs. Let's check it, 7-0 for the Tigers. 3rd down play is coming up next. We're going to move here to the second period. Again, taking a look at the Franklin record, 3 wins and 1 loss. If you look at that, you say, okay, they opened with 2 wins, a tough loss at Duxbury, and then they came back against North Attleboro. This is kind of the game that could say, okay, that loss to Duxbury, let's call that a bad game. And that's what Coach did call it, actually. If they can get a couple of wins in a row, that will give them the identity they need to continue down the path of winning football here in 2023. So we switch sides, and the visitors in white will go from left to right. As we start the second 12 minutes, it's 3rd down and 7 from the 11-yard line. 3rd and 7 from the 11. So a big 3rd down play. They need to get out across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. They start on the 10. 3rd down and 7. They're waiting for the clock to reset. Good play by the official to notice that. That was the back judge, Bill Graham. Again, the referee is Ron Sudmeyer, the linesman Chris Morgan, and Paul Taylor, back judge Bill Graham, and the umpire Steve Regan, the clock operator Dave McCarthy. Here's the pitch on 3rd and 7. It's to the 15. It's going to be right on the sticks. Right on the sticks. He may have enough. It is. It's a 1st down. The initial 1st down, that's on the pass completion there. Give them credit. 3rd and 7, they made 7.5. The ball is out to the 17-yard line. Just underway in the second period. We're scoreless. Dylan Keenan, the sophomore quarterback, hands it off. He's going to keep it. And Dylan Keenan faked out a lot of people, including yours truly, and takes it for a pickup of about 12. 2 first downs in a row now after going 3 and out in the first period. And they move it out from their own 7, taking over on downs. Out to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Let's go defense is the chant by the purple-clad student body section. Keenan flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run. He's got some talent. He falls forward to the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Stopped there by, I believe, Jackson Nutter, Connor Clausen. 2nd down and 4 now for the Taunton Tigers. 2 first downs in their back pocket in this drive. Keenan hands it off up the middle. Pickup of 2 to about the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 for Taunton. Oh, they mark it at the 36. 3rd down and 3.
Carlos Cruz is running into the line, picks up a couple on the play to bring up 3rd and a long 3, short 4.
3rd down and 3 for Taunton. They've punted once. Franklin has not punted in this game yet. Third down and 3. Keenan wants to throw. The rush is on. He's hit and taken down. Taken down there by Adrian Rampino. Adrian Rampino with a huge sack. The Rampino name prominently figured in the lineup for Franklin. And that one was not Justin, but the other Rampino. And no, let's check that out. Adrian. 4th down now in about 12. Here's the punt. They get it away. Some contact, but no flag. And a catch made by Dubrisky in heavy traffic. That was Trinley Dudley who punted it. Dubrisky in heavy traffic.
Trinley Dudley makes a heck of a catch off the carpet. Punts it to Derek Dubrisky, who gets swarmed by
He
Taunton right away.
was in heavy traffic, but he did fall forward. And most importantly, he held on to the ball. This is the best field position the Panthers have had tonight.
I cannot believe what is going on.
1st down and 10 from the 45 of Franklin.
The Franklin High cheerleaders. We have the Taunton High.
9:05 left in the second period. The Panthers trying to cash in on some great movement of the ball upfield, but they haven't scored yet. Neither has Taunton. Ball off the left hash. Scarborough resets to the slot on the left as the tight end. Bianchetto, he's going to go deep. Up the middle, he's going to play her out there all alone, and making the catch there is Stephon Reed. A 39-yard pass. 39-yard pass play to Stephon Reed. The 8th first down of the game. The Panthers have it at the 16. Bianchetto lofted that beautifully. Frollo, the handoff to the line of scrimmage inside the 15. Just to the nose across the 15. Pickup of 1. 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. Beautiful night here in Franklin. 69 degrees at kickoff. 2nd down and 9. Still early on in the second period. Bianchetto, the junior, resets Frollo from left to his right. Quick look in. Dubrisky, he's got some opening. Dubrisky comes through and scores. A 15-yard touchdown play. Franklin is on the board. They lead it 6-0. Dubrisky did most of that by himself. The ball was nicely thrown, but Dubrisky takes it down from 15 yards out. Here's Dulapati for the extra point. Franklin leads it 6-0. Their offense has been sharp here tonight. Dulapati, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:53 left in the second period. A 15-yard pass play from Bianchetto to Derek Dubrisky. Makes it 6-0, and then Dulapati kicks the extra point. And that makes it 7-0. Franklin with the lead here in the second quarter. Franklin basically has been flawless. The only problem is they didn't score on 2 of their possessions, but this last possession got the TV. 1 more first down, 8 on the game to 2 for Taunton, and the Panthers lead it 7-0. Here's Dulapati to kick it off for the Panthers. 7:53 to go in the second. Dulapati comes forward, gets a short, low kick. It's going to take some sideward bounces. Picked up at the 15. Spinning through there, going sideways with it is Demetrius Sherian, and Sherian is going to take it out of bounds. A lot of east-west action for Sherian, but not much in the advancement upfield. And so the ball is going to be spotted shy of the 20 for the Tigers. Another possession. And they've punted twice. Franklin yet to punt. Ball at the 19-yard line. 7-0, Franklin. Franklin with the lead. First and 10 for Taunton from their own. Call it 18. Franklin blitzing on the play, a run blitz, and Dylan Keenan is going down. Franklin called it beautifully on the defensive call. They blitzed the run, and that's Alex Weber led the charge from his linebacker post. He was blitzing, anticipating the handoff. He was right there in the backfield for a loss of 5. Long 4. 2nd and 14 from the 15-yard line. 2nd and 14. Franklin leads it 7-0. Dylan Keenan. He wants to throw. He does a little dump off on the left wing. One player to beat and cannot get by the Franklin defender. Played beautifully by Caden Colella. Colella, the 5'10", 185 linebacker, did the job. Short gain by the Taunton Tigers. Colella make the play, and there's a penalty. The first one of the game is going to go against the Tigers, and even though it was a good play by Colella, Coach Bain is going to accept the penalty. Should be half the distance to the goal. Bain's still thinking about it, still talking to the official. Sudmeyer wants to know where exactly would the ball be, because it wasn't much of a gain on the nice play by Colella. It was, I believe, a short gain. And let's see if they accept the penalty or refuse the penalty. It's the hold against Taunton, and they've refused the penalty. He'll go with the fine play by Colella. So the ball will be up to the 20, 21. It'll be 3rd down and 9 instead of 2nd and about 18. So Coach Bain makes the call, denies, refuses the penalty. 3rd down and a long 9. 6:52 to go. Clock stopped in the 2nd. Keenan, the rush is on. He airs it out. Nobody home. It was a miscommunication between Keenan and his wideout, Demetrius Sherian. So the call by Bain is a good one. He forces a 3rd down errant pass, and the Panthers should get good field position again. It's Derek Dobrisky in there in punt return formation, awaiting the punt by Dudley. Trinley Dunley. And the kick is blocked, and Franklin is fumbled, and Dudley is going to run it out. Dudley gets it out of the end zone, but a mishandled play there, and the Franklin Panthers have it 1st and goal at the Taunton 5. A miscue on the punt. Franklin 1st and 10 at 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Panthers knocking on the door again. They send out Luke Trenanez wide right. Dobrisky in the slot left, and a timeout is being called here. Timeout called by Taunton. Taunton takes the timeout. 6:42 to go.
Again, you're going to want to make your way to the snack stand now.
What a huge break. The game has been really played well by both teams. That one penalty was refused. And then the botched up punt. And Franklin has it 1st and goal.
You're going to have the Taunton High School cheer. You're going to have
Earlier today here at Bassini Stadium, the Franklin girls soccer team remains red hot with an 8-0 shutout over the Milford Scarlet Hawks. So Coach Jody Klein's team gets the shutout, and they continue with their good record. On the boys' side, you probably watched our game yesterday. The boys stay undefeated. They've been tied a couple of times, but they're still undefeated with 6 wins on the early season. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Frollo in the backfield with Justin Bianchetto, the junior quarterback. Frollo off the left wing, cuts it in. Frollo in for the touchdown. A 5-yard score for Frollo, and Franklin leads it 13-0. That did not take long. Franklin capitalizes on the turnover, though the mishandled punt. And the Panthers now trying to tack on one more. They lead it 13-0. This is Dulapati. Ball down. The kick by Dulapati is up, and the kick is good. 6:37 left. A 5-yard run by Frollo, Andrew Frollo, followed by Dulapati's second consecutive extra point. Remember, Dulapati missed a couple of extra points in a couple of games here, but here it's 2 for 2 for Dulapati, and Franklin scores 1 minute and 16 seconds apart. The two Franklin goals, 1 minute and 16 seconds. Time of possession hugely in favor of the Panthers. And Dulapati is going to kick off. Arnav Dulapati is a junior. He's 5'9", 165. Franklin 14-0, taking advantage of the break. Dulapati gets the signal, and here he comes. End over end kick, taken at the 15 on the dead run. Taunton to the 31-yard line go the Tigers. Good coverage by the Panthers, and that kickoff was taken back by Carlos Cruz. He's a 5'7", 150 junior return man, running back, linebacker. So it'll be the Tigers with the ball, but now they're looking up on the scoreboard. They're trailing it 14-0. They will have the ball to start the second half because I believe they won the toss in the pregame ceremony and elected to defer their choice to the second half. Franklin with precision offense so far here tonight. That's been the story of the game. 1st and 10 for Taunton. Keenan, quarterback, stumbles but still has enough power to take it for a 5-yard gain. Keenan, not that big, tall but not that heavy, 6'2", 165. He's only a sophomore. He will fill out. 2nd down and call it 6. They gave him 4 on the play. We're coming up on the midway point of the second period. We are so happy you're with us, fans, here on Franklin TV. Pete Royce with you. Handoff up the middle to the line of scrimmage and a gain of 1. 3rd down and 5 coming up for Taunton. Nutter again on the stop for the Panthers. Jackson is a senior, 5'11", 200 pounds. 3rd down and 5. Under 5.5 we go. Second period. Franklin again doing the run blitz. They got a player coming. The quarterback didn't see it. The pitch, is it caught? It is caught at the 40-yard line. This is going to be real close to the first down sticks. I think he's going to be shy. I think he's going to be shy by about 2 feet. Ball is at the shy of the 41. They need to take it to the 41. 2 feet. Tehran with the catch. What a spectacular catch by Tehran. 4th down and a foot. They're going to go for it. Brad Sidwell, the former Franklin coach, directing the program for Taunton. Is he going to get a timeout? No, he's signaling with some plays in from the sideline on 4th and 1. Big play call here. Dylan Keenan at quarterback. He's going to hand it off. Keep it rather to the left side. I don't know if he's got it. Oh, he does. He does. He falls forward across the 41. Keenan does does come forward and crosses the 41. He gained a yard and a half. He only needed 2 feet. But the clock is still moving. 4:36 to go, second period. That's a big game saver for the Taunton Tigers, as Franklin would have taken over an excellent field position. Keenan is going to go deep. He's got a man out there and is dropped in the open field all alone. Tehran was out there past the defense. He turned around and it went right off his shoulder pad, in the chest area. Perfectly thrown by Dylan Keenan, the sophomore. That's a play that Taunton may come back to later on in this game. 2nd and 10. Ball off the left hash. Keenan again, run blitz charging. He's rolling out. He's going to throw. It's a one-hopper at midfield, intended there for Anthony Pettijohn. No, I'm sorry, Nasir Arguello. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. The ground game for Taunton has been pretty much shut down by the Franklin Panther defense. And it's been Dylan Keenan going to the air. He was hurt by that 1st down drop. 3rd down and 10. Keenan gets the snap. Good protection. He's going to air it out, and it's incomplete again. This one was intended out there for Nasir Arguello, and it's 4th and 10. And Brad Sidwell, the former Franklin coach, is going to send out his punt team. And for his team, that's Trinley Dudley. He's been out there a lot. 6'1", 160-pound junior. Derek DeBrisky stands at his own 23-yard line. The Panthers will have 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go to work here. 4th down and 10. Trinley Dudley gets it away. High floating kick. It's going to hit at the 32. Take a good Taunton roll to the 23-yard line. And Franklin will have it with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the second period. Franklin 14, Taunton no score. Oh, there's going to be a flag. This is going to be a huge error for the Panthers. A flag on the play, roughing the kicker. Wow. Instead of the Panthers having it with 4:04 at their own 23, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Taunton at the Franklin 43. A huge play. The first penalty of the game against Franklin, and it's a big one. Roughing the kicker. Now the Panthers defense will really have to step it up. 4:05 left. Could this be the break that the Tigers need? Player in motion. Handoff up the middle. Daylight springing through. One player to beat. And the player still gets on his feet, coming through, and he's going to score. 43-yard run. 43-yard run there for the Tigers. It's Carlos Cruz. And how important was that block running into the kicker? Carlos Cruz, 43 yards out. He had a player to beat, and he beat him. Took him one-on-one. 43-yard run. Carlos Cruz, 14-6. Extra point coming. The kick is in the air, and the kick is good. Dudley makes the kick, and it's a 14-7 game. That took 12 seconds. 12 seconds on that score from when Taunton took over to when Carlos Cruz rumbled 43 yards. And Dudley makes the extra point. So instead of the Panthers leading it 14-0 with the ball, it's 14-7. They will have the ball unless there's an unusual onside kick, which I doubt. Oh, that's a huge error. I talked to Coach before the game. I said there were some pre-snap penalties in the North Attleboro game last week, and he said, yeah, he said we just weren't quite on the ball at the right time, literally and figuratively. Well, today, the first penalty is a killer for the Panthers. Can they rebound from it? We'll see. Here's Dudley's kick. It's going to be an onside kick, and he recovers it. Wow! Dudley with an onside kick, recovers it. Franklin with a mental mistake, and now not in position to capture the onside kick. How about that? An onside kick. I didn't think it was going to happen, and that's why it's so effective. It's the surprise factor. Beautiful kick by Dudley to midfield and beyond to the 49, 3:50 to go yet. He recovered his own kick. That's the amazing part. You don't see a kicker do that too often. Beautiful play by Taunton. What a play by Coach Brad Sidwell, the former Franklin coach, former Franklin athletic director. Here's Dylan Keenan going for it all. He's got a man out there. He beat his defender, but too strong for Demetrius Sherian. And that's going to be second down and 10. Wow, this game has just flipped. All the momentum for the Panthers is gone on the roughing the kicker call, the 43-yard rumble, an onside kick. And we have a new ball game, 14-7. Still 3:45 to go. The first period went by in an instant, it seemed. Here the second period. Oh, we have an illegal man downfield against Taunton, and Coach Bain declines that penalty. So he's going to go with the down here. Declines the penalty. Second down and 10 from the 49. Hand off in his own backfield, botched up and going nowhere on that play. Dubrisky in on the stop. The ball was carried forward by Nasir Arguello. Loss of 2. Third down and third and 13. Third and 13 from the 48-yard line. 3:15 to go in the second period. Franklin needs to come up big. They turned it over on a roughing the kicker call, and then they weren't alert for an onside kick. Here's Dylan Keenan on third down. His pass is complete, but Dubrisky makes the open field tackle at the 49. No, it's Connor Clausen with the stop. Fourth and 10. Now what would Coach Brad Sidwell do? He's pulled out all the stops so far here tonight. Coach Bain told us before the game he is an excellent coach. He also was the one as athletic director who recommended Ian Bain for Coach Bain's coaching job here in Franklin. They're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Oh no, they're not. They're trying to draw the Panthers offside. They're going to run some clock off too. It's a smart play. They're running as much clock as they can to give Franklin as less time as they can. Down to 2:10. And now at 2:08, Sidwell calls a timeout. Coach Sidwell earning his coaching stipend here tonight for Taunton. Lets the clock run down, then he calls the timeout. That's 2 timeouts called against Taunton, but that has not been a factor. There's only 2:08 to go, and looks like Franklin will survive the onside kick. It'll be 4th and 10. Wow, what a game. Franklin led early, 7-0, then 14-0, but Taunton has come back. And it's a punt formation likely now as Derek Dubrisky retreats to his own 19-yard line. Trinian Dudley is the kicker for Taunton. He's been heavily involved. Trinley Dudley. stands at his own 37. Dubrisky back deep. Here's the snap. Dudley catches it and goes long. It's going to be taken by Dubrisky at the 15. Back to the 13, back to the 15, back to the 16, now the 17, 18-yard line goes Derek Dubrisky with 1:58 to go in the second period.
We accept Venmo for the raffle.
So the Panthers will get it finally. But remember, they would have had it upfield had that block kick, rather roughing the kicker, not had taken place. Well, anyway, Franklin will still have to put all that in the past and move on and see what they can do with 1:58 to go. They have it at their own 16. They have all 3 timeouts remaining. Remember, Taunton will get the ball in the second half. Frollo off the right side, not much there, to the 16-yard line. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. Clock is moving. I believe Taunton could stop it once, but they may choose to stop it on third down.
Second and 10, 1 minute, 30 seconds left and ticket.
They only have 1 timeout left. Second down and 10. Frollo in the backfield with Justin Bianchetto. He's going to throw on the right side, gets his target there. Across the 25, still on his feet to the 27, to Walsh. So it's going to be third and short. 1:10 to go, clock moving. Third down and 1. Now if Franklin doesn't get it, I'm sure Sidwell of Taunton will call a timeout to stop the clock. But a incomplete pass would also do the job for him. Big play, third down and 1. Frollo comes through, driving across the 29 to the 30. He gets the first down. So Franklin gets yet another first down. That's 9 on the game. 2 for Taunton. It's interesting, it's only a 7-point game. Look at the disparity in first downs. 9-2. The score though, 14-7. 30 seconds to go. Second period. Frollo up the middle, 35, 37, hit hard at the 37. That's going to run out the clock with 18 seconds to go. It doesn't look like Franklin is going to do much with it here. Nope, they're going to let it run off.
Franklin's coming off the field, and that's going to wind us down to 0-0.
So a very interesting first half. Franklin really dominated the line of scrimmage over the first period and a half, but then the block punt, the onside kick, a touchdown, an extra point, and it's a 7-point game. So we're going to pause here. It's homecoming at Franklin. A lot of action will be coming on the Varsity Stadium track and turf, but we're going to pause and come back in about 10 minutes for the start of the second half. Can Franklin move on and get its 4th victory of the season? We hope you stay tuned and you'll find out with us. Right now we're at halftime with the score. Franklin High School 14, Taunton High School 7. This is Pete Royce from the stadium. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for more Franklin High football. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back to Piscini Stadium on the Franklin High campus. It's homecoming in Franklin with a 14-7 lead at halftime. Pete Royce with you here on a beautiful night in Franklin as the Panthers scored the first 2 touchdowns in the game. 2 extra points made it 14-7, but Taunton came back and aided by a roughing the kicker penalty. They scored and almost scored again. They did recover an onside kick, but Franklin held, and Franklin will kick off to start the second half. This is Arnaf Dulapati. He kicks one high, floats one down to the 18-yard line. 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37-yard line. Nice return by the running back, Anthony Pettijohn. He's a senior, 5'11", 145. So we start the second half. 14-7 Franklin. 2 more 12-minute periods. Franklin trying to go to 4-1 on the season. Taunton, they're trying to get above 500. They were at 2-0, then they dropped 2. Now they're 2-2, trying to get to 3-2. First and 10, they're led by sophomore quarterback Dylan Keenan. He's going to hand it off. Big gain up the middle. Somebody's got his jersey, but it's not tearing away, and he rumbles out across midfield. That is Harris. Harris gets 12 or 13. Ethan Harris, he's 5'9", 185. Picks up 12. I'm sorry, 192. Yeah, he does look big. Somebody had him by the jersey, but in the old days, in the old NFL, that would tear away. But they're too expensive to tear now. First and 10, keeper by Dylan Keenan for pickup of 4 to the 46-yard line. A nice start by the Taunton High Tigers. Second down and 6 for Taunton. Moving from left to right in the traveling white with black trim, black numerals, white helmets. Second down and 6. Franklin on defense on the right side. Dylan Keenan rolls out right. He is tripped up on a nice open field tackle there. Alex Weber did the job in the open field. Pickup of 1.5. It'll be third down and a long 4 for Dylan Keenan, the quarterback of Taunton and the Tigers. Just underway here in the second half on homecoming night in Franklin. Big third down play. Third down and a long 4. Handoff up the middle, coming for the first down and plenty more. Out across the 40 to the 31-yard line. That's Ethan Harris again, that big 192-pound running back. First down, 2 in a row. They only had 2 first downs in the first half, 2 more here in this. So it's
into the line.
first down. Having a little technical difficulty here. It's a short game. 2 first downs in the first half for Taunton, 2 here in the second half. And they have it second down and 9 at the 31. At the 31 of Franklin. Trying to tie the score. Who knows? Maybe go for 2. Second down and 9. Pettijohn in motion. Keenan wants to throw. He's got a man out there all alone going in for the score. It's a 33-yard play. Demetrius Sherion with the play. 33 yards. It is 14 to 13. 33-yard pass play. Keenan to Demetrius. Taunton should get the kick here. We'll see what they do. They've had 1 onside kick. Trenana and Stefan Reed back for the Panthers. Dudley, he's been prominent. He recovered his own onside kick. He's had some good punts. Trinley Dudley. And the score is tight. 14 straight points put up by the Tigers. Here's the kick. That took less than 3 minutes, that score for Taunton. Remember, they took the second half, and that's why they scored. Here it is, the Franklin return to the 25. Still on his feet. On the 25, and looks like a flag thrown there. Stephon Reed took it to the 23. It may be a face mask. We will see. It is a face mask. There have been very, very few. Ron Sudmeyer is the referee, and he called the face mask. So the Panthers are back in business now. 1st and 10 across the 30 to the 33-yard line. They need a score and stop this momentum, which has swung in favor of Taunton. They've tied it 14 straight. Good Hockomock League matchup tonight. Bianchetto flushed out. Now he's going to throw, and it's complete to Frawley across the 40, across the 45. Frawley still on his feet, and now he's going to be pushed back. Frollo to the 47-yard line. Yet another first down for the Panthers. They've had 7, 8, 9 in the first half. That's number 10. Taunton with 4. But it's a tie game. How about that? Time possession way in favor of the Panthers. 1st and 10 for Franklin across the 47. Frollo to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Might have even lost a foot on the play. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 for Franklin. The Panthers' first possession of the third quarter. They looked really crisp with their offense in the first half, even though they stalled out a couple of times, but put together long drives. 10 first downs for Franklin. 2nd and 10 from their own 47. Keeper going from up the top for Stephon Reed, but the ball was a little bit underthrown. Tell you, Taunton had a chance to pick that ball off. It fluttered, and Reed, it went behind him. Looked like he had his defender beat, but the ball came back, and Reed had to come back towards the line of scrimmage. Could not make the catch, and it's 3rd down and 10. I don't think Franklin has gone 3 and out the whole game, but they have a tough task now on 3rd and 10 against a little bit of a breeze here. It's picked up a little bit here in the second half. In the face of the Panthers, the throw on the left wing, it's complete to Zabriskie to the 45-yard line. He's going to be shy by 1 yard. 1 yard. It's going to be 4th and 1. They need to take it to the 43. What does Coach Bain do? You can call the play tomorrow morning. He's going to call it right now. 7:27 to go, 4th and 1. He's called the play. They're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Players shifting positions. Zabriskie in the slot left with Walsh. Now Zabriskie goes right. 4th down and 1. Justin Bianchetto gets the snap. He wants to throw. He throws. It's complete to the crossing Zabriskie to the 40-yard line. 11 first downs for the Panthers. That's their 3rd one on 4th down. 3 out of 4 for Franklin. Big first down for the Panthers. They have it at the 40-yard line of Taunton. 6:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 wide to the top of your screen. Bianchetto gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Frollo. Pickup of 1, and that's it. Frollo hit hard by that big defensive line. Heading the charge that time for the Tigers was Ethan Harris, that big 192-pound linebacker and also a bruising running back. Remember, he had a 43-yard run. No, he didn't. It was Cruz. We'll check the scoring in just a minute. It was Cruz with the touchdown run, the 43-yarder. But he's a good player. 2nd down and 9 for Franklin. Throw is deflected and intended for Dobrisky, and that was stopped by Harris, I believe. Ethan Harris just got a left hand on it, made a nice play out of his linebacker post. 3rd down and 9 from the 39. And would this be 4-down territory if they don't get it? Or would Coach Bain elect his first punt of the game? 3rd and 9 for Franklin from the 39. Bianchetto rolls right. He's going to loop it. He's got a man out there all alone. The player fell down. That will stop the progressive. Stephon Reed was all alone, but he fell down. Franklin gets its 3rd first down of the drive inside the 10. Stephon Reed was all alone, but he fell down. He still made the catch. I think he caught it first, but he was kind of twisting. Ball is at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal from the 8. Franklin trying to regain the lead. Little pitch to Dobrisky, a little shovel pass. Dobrisky to the 6. Maybe gained, yeah, he gained 1. 2nd down and goal from the 7. And a penalty marker gets thrown into the action after the play was done. Who's it going to be on? Critical if the Panthers are backed up. Personal foul against Franklin. Oh, they've had 2 tough penalties, a roughing the kicker penalty in the first half, and now a personal foul after the play. Instead of at the 7, it's going to be way back out. There's the official marking it off. That's 5, that's 10. That's 15 outside the 20 to the 23-yard line. Huge, huge penalty from the 6 to the 23. Sorry, from the 8 to the 23. So it's going to be 1st down and goal from the 23. Frollo in the backfield with Bianchetto. Bianchetto is going to dump it. Left side is dropped. Incomplete. Hit hard after the catch was, I think, was that Walsh? We'll get a number on him. I think it was Walsh. No, yeah, it was Walsh, incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down, I thought that was 1st down, but it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 23. Bianchetto drops it up the middle, incomplete. Incomplete for Stephon Reed at about the 17. 4th down now and goal from the 23-yard line. This would be a 40-yard punt, a field goal. This will not happen. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it on 4th down and goal from the 23. The penalty hurt the Panthers big time. Can they recover here against the tough odds? Bianchetto, he's going to run it. He's going to throw it for the end zone. Get a man out there. It's going to be tipped away. Incomplete. Incomplete in the end zone. So the ball will come back out to the 23. And the Tigers hold. It was a good drive, but the penalty hurt it. And the Tigers now can take its first lead of the game with a sustained drive or a big play. .454 left in the 3rd. This game has featured a little bit of everything. One score in this quarter, a 33-yard pass play from Keenan to Sherion. Handoff up the middle. They have that. Remember, in the first half, the running game was shut down. Look at this power running. Tehran for 11. 1st and 10 for Taunton. Franklin shut down the running game except for one big play for Taunton in the first half. But now the running game is alive and well for the Tigers. They have it out to their 33. That's 5 first downs in the game. Not a lot of first downs for Taunton, but 14 points, that's what matters. 1st and 10, running play. Powering through, somebody's got his jersey again. That's Harris for 12 to the 45. So now the first down's becoming a little more even. 2 in a row. 4-3 in the second half for first downs. Ball out to the 45-yard line. Taunton looks very powerful here. Off the left hash. Keenan is going to throw deep. He's got a man out there. He's got the catch. He's going to go in for the score. 55 yards. Sherion with the play. 55-yard pass play. Keenan to Sherion. And just like that, it's 20-14. Demetrius Sherion from Dylan Keenan. Here's Dudley for the extra point. 20-14, the score comes at 3:36. Dudley for the extra point to make it a 7-point lead. This will be, if successful, the 21st straight point of the game for Taunton. And they got it. Dudley's kick is good. 21 straight points. Well, like Franklin got 14 straight in the first period, it's 14 straight in the third quarter, 21 straight if you look at the last score of the first half, and now 14 more here in the third. And what cost the Panthers dearly was that dead ball foul, the personal foul. They had it from the 8 to the 23-yard line. First and goal there, out to the 23, the draw. The play and the drive stalled, and Taunton with powerful running and tremendous passing. A 55-yarder there for Keenan. That's 2 straight long passes to Demetrius Sherion. Here's the kick, is bobbled. Now taken at the 15, 20, 25, and going down there for the Panthers is Luke Trinanes. Ball out to the 21. The Panthers will have it. 1st and 10 for the first time tonight. They're looking at that Varsity Stadium scoreboard, and it shows them trailing it by 7, 21-14. Panthers will have to battle from behind now. 3:28 to go in the third. Bianchetto, he's going to throw. A sliding attempt by Zabriskie is incomplete. Would have been a pickup of about 11, but Zabriskie could not hold on as he slid. The ball was maybe behind him a bit. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. The running game has here been kind of contained. First half, Franklin had a few runs for first downs. Frollo with the honors. Remember, Mike DeViti, their other running back, is still hurt. Coach hopes to get him back before the season is over, but he's not playing tonight. Did not play last week. Pass to Scarborough is incomplete at the 26. 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers. And now the pink out crowd in their pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, cheering, "Let's go Franklin." The Panthers need a spark. 3:20 left in the third. They're down 21-14. 3 wide to the left. Bianchetto looking left. He's going to loft one for Scarborough. Cannot get to it at midfield. And it's going to be 3 and out for the Panthers. And this will bring out the punter for the first time today. Franklin has not yet punted. It's going to be Arnav Dulapati. He's going to stand at his own 5-yard line. Will probably punt it from about the 9. This should be excellent field position for Taunton. Their return men are standing at the Franklin 45 and 35. Let's check it. It's Jose Turan standing at the Franklin 45-yard line. Dulapati gets the kick. He punts it away. It's over the head of Turan. Sends him back to his own 40. A flag is down. This one could be coming back. Turan still on his feet across the 45 to the 43-yard line. A flag is on the field at the 43 on the Taunton side of the field. Ron Sudmeyer, the referee here tonight. Penalties have factored big into the game. The first quarter was practically flawless. But after that, a lot of yellow laundry on the field. Sudmeyer calling over Coach Bain. It's a holding call against the Tigers.
There's a flag way back on the Franklin.
But there's another flag down the other way. And that's a holding. There are 2 flags on the play. One at the end of the play and one at the beginning of the play. They're going to decline the second flag and accept the first flag on the return. They've put the ball on the wrong side of the field. Coach Bain out on the field saying, "You've spotted the ball wrong." He wants to know what's going on. He was thinking the ball would be back from the spot of the foul, which was the 43. Mark it back 10 from there, should be the 33. And he's also saying, well, what about the other flag? Where's that going to lead me? So confusion here, Coach Bain. Let's see where they're going to put the ball down. Coach Bain not happy. Now they're going to move it back. Now from the 43, he's going to get what he wanted, the 10-yarder from there to the 33. That's what we thought, the flag at the 43. So finally, Coach Bain goes out there and gets the clarification. In fact, they move it back to the 33. Okay, that's all settled. 1st and 10 from their own 33. Taunton with the ball and the lead by 7 with 3:03 left in the third. Hand off. That big running back again. There's been no answer for him. Pick up another first down. That's pickup of about 12. Yet another first down. That's 5 in this half. Ethan Harris with the ball. Pickup of 12 from the 33 to the 46. Picked up 13 to the 46. There's been no stopping the bruising running backs for Taunton here in the second half. Again, up the middle, big gain for Harris. Another first down. And a flag comes down at the end. The flag comes down at the end of the play. Ball at the 38-yard line. And the flag came in at the end of the play. Sudmeyer, the referee, will signal the call. It looks like it's against Franklin. They're going to march it off. 5. 10, 15 yards.
848-595.
Like a horse collar. A horse collar was the call. A horse collar tackle. Ball down to the 22. Yet another first down. 6.5. Running back up the middle. This time he's met at the line and pushed down, and a flag is going to come down again. A late hit. A play after the whistle. Personal foul against Franklin. The wheels are coming off the bus here for the Panthers. They had the running back stopped a yard shy of the line after the whistle. The ruling on the field was the player continued to push him and send him down to the turf. 15 more down to the 11. First and 10 from the 11. It's been a tale of two halves. Franklin on top in the first half, could do nothing right here in the third quarter. First and 10 from the 11-yard line. Dylan Keenan is called a fine game. Hands it off to the right side. Still driving inside the 6 to the 5.5-yard line goes Ethan Harris. Second down in about 5. For Taunton. They lead it by 7, 1:15 to go. Clock moving in the third period. Ball in the middle of the field. Franklin needs some big plays. Second man through gets the call. Harris towards the goal line. He's in. A 5-yard run by Ethan Harris. And it's been 3 touchdowns in this period. This one by Ethan Harris at 1 minute to go in the third. And it's Taunton 27, Franklin 14. Dudley in for the extra point. The air has been taken out of the stadium here at Franklin. So they're going to take that touchdown off the board. They're going to take the touchdown off the board. Quarterback keeper by Keenan. The side judge about to raise his arms, but does not. There it is, touchdown. A 1-yard run. So take off the 5-yard run, and it's a 1-yard run by Dylan Keenan. So take off the 5-yard run, give him a 1-yard quarterback keeper. It's still 27-14. And now Dudley is in to try to tack on one more. If he makes it, 28 straight points put on the board by Taunton. Player entering the lineup late. He gets there in time. As Dudley will try to tack on one. His kick is blocked, so that's no good. So finally, maybe a little spark for the Panthers. The kick is blocked. And 45 seconds to go, 46 seconds to go in the third period. You score now, Taunton 27, Franklin 14. It looked like Franklin in great shape. 14-0 was their lead, and 28 straight points. 7 in the second quarter, and then 20 points put up. 27 straight, not 28. 27 straight. 20 put up here in the third. Franklin down by 2 scores. 46 seconds to go in the third period. Well, Coach Bain told us this is probably the best all-around team that Taunton has put out in the 8 years that Coach Bain has coached against them for Franklin. And that's played out to be true here. Here's the kick, a one long hopper taken at the 25 to the 30. And coming out with the ball for the Panthers is going to be Johnny Duffy, the junior. Duffy has the ball out to the 35-yard line. Franklin with decent field position, but they're down by 13 points. Next Friday night, the Franklin High Panthers will host Central Catholic. I don't recall Franklin playing Central Catholic in football in the last 8 or 9 years that I've called Franklin football. They may have, but I don't recall it. That should be a big game next Friday night. Hand off to Frollo. Gets a little bit of running room. Somebody has his jersey. He falls forward to pick up a 5 to the 40-yard line. 28 seconds to go, 26 seconds to go. Clock moving here in the third. Franklin down by 2 scores. Second down and 5 at their own 40. Bianchetto gets the snap. He's going to throw. Left side is caught by Walsh to the 48-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. And that's the 4th first down of the half. 13 in the game. Only 7 for Taunton. But, no, I'm sorry, that's 8 for Taunton. But they've scored with big plays. That's what's been the story of this game. Franklin maybe has the time of possession, but it's the big play scoring that has given the Tigers this big lead. 1st and 10, time winding down in the third. Bianchetto, he's going to go deep on the left side for Walsh. He's out there, he drops it. Could not hand on. The ball was dropped perfectly into the breadbasket, but Walsh could not haul it in. And that play, that long incomplete pass, will end the third quarter. So Franklin led 14-7 at halftime. Then in the third quarter, a 33-yard pass from Dylan Keenan to Demetrius Sherion made it 14-14 after the kick. Then a 55-yard pass from Keenan to Sherion made it 21-14 after the kick. Then a 1-yard run by Keenan made it 27-14. The kick was blocked. And that's where we stand entering the 4th and final period. Been a tale of 2 different games. Franklin, big, crisp offense, errorless football in the first quarter and a half. But from then on, the tide has turned, and Taunton has roared down the field often. 4 unanswered scores, 3 extra points, 1 blocked, 27-14, but still plenty of time to go. 12 minutes left in the game. This would be a huge comeback if the Panthers can pull it off. Homecoming night here in Franklin. 1st and 10 to start the 4th quarter. Bianchetto, he's going to throw, complete, but no gain on the play. No gain on the play. Snuffed out quickly to Walsh, I believe, for no gain. 2nd down and 10. Oh, sorry, 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. Ball on the Franklin side of the 50 by 2 yards. Bianchetto with the deep drop, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run, and he's going to get the first down across the 40, and he's cut down at the 37-yard line. And that's 14 first downs for the Panthers, but they need points. Bianchetto, that's his best run of the game. He looked good in the open field. 1st and 10 for Franklin from the 37-yard line of Taunton. Zabriskie moving around in the backfield. The throw down, Zabriskie is there. He couldn't haul it in. He was wide open at the 5-yard line. Derek Zabriskie looked like he turned on his wrong shoulder, and the ball fell to the turf incomplete. He was wide open at the 5. Second down and 10. Oh, that would have been something. Could have made it a one-score game. Second down and 10 from the 37-yard line of Taunton. Bianchetto forced to go to the air a lot here in the fourth quarter. He loops what? It's caught at the 30. It's Walsh to the 29-yard line. Kyle Walsh has been a prominent figure in this offense for the Panthers. It's going to be third down and 2 for the Panthers, and a clock stopped for the out-of-bounds play. Third down and a long 2. Ball on the 29-yard line. Bianchetti gets it off just in time to Frollo. He dekes a player, and Frollo spinning through, still on his feet, to the 21-yard line. A first down for Andrew Frollo. 15 first downs now in the game for Franklin. 10:18 to go, clock moving in the fourth. Bianchetto, he's going to run off the left wing, and he stays on his feet, knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Might have gained a couple. He picked up 4. Second down and 6 for the Panthers. Ball is moved inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Need to take it to about the 12. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Scarborough resets. Goes tight off the right side. Bianchetto fakes the handoff. He's going to throw deep left side. Man out there. It's caught at about the 1-yard line. Zabriskie has it inside the 5. He's down to the 1. First and goal, Panthers. A quick no huddle. The Taunton defense is not set. Franklin is going to run it. Frollo to the line. He's in. Frollo breaks the string of 27 straight points, and Franklin is on the board. It's 27-20. A 1-yard run by Andrew Frollo. Dulapati with an important point coming up. If he can make it, Franklin, all it needs is a touchdown and no extra points to tie. An extra point would win it if everything played out just right. Ball is down. Dulapati's kick is up, and Dulapati's kick is good. Dulapati makes it a 6-point game. It's Taunton 27, Franklin 21. So that's the score they needed. Now they need to hold on defense. Remember, the ground game of Taunton has been powerful here in the second half. Franklin finally breaks a string of 27 points turned in by the Taunton Tigers. And here we go. I need a new page on my scoring sheet. That's how much scoring there was in that third and fourth period. Franklin gets 1 TD there in the second half. Taunton with 3. But it's only a 6-point game. And here's Dulapati teeing it up at the 40. This could be a fantastic finish. Here's Dulapati, comes forward, gets the leg into it, driving kick, taken at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 30-yard line, and finally knocked out of bounds after a nice return there for the Tigers. And that was, let's check that return man, might have been Harris again. It was Ethan Harris across the 30. So decent field position for the Tigers. 9:37 to go. 27-21. Franklin led 14-0, trailed it 27-14. And now the ball is set at the 33 for Taunton. Franklin needs a big stop. 9:37 to go in the game. Dylan Keenan. He's going to hand off. This time the Panthers defense is there for no gain on the play. And that was Harris. Ethan Harris to the left side of the line, no gain. 2nd and 10, it's a loss of a half a yard. 2nd and a long 10. Taunton in no hurry here. Now they have to get things going. They may be flagged for a delay if they don't start up pretty quick. 9:03 to go in the game. 2nd down and a long 10. Dylan Keenan at quarterback. He's going to keep it. He plunges forward to the 35, a pickup of 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Taunton. 3rd down and 9. Franklin needs a stop. 8 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Franklin has all 3 timeouts left. So does Bidwell, the Taunton coach. 3rd down and 9 from the 35. The yard to gain is the 44. Dylan Keenan, the sophomore quarterback, rolls right. He's going to throw. He gets the ball. It's complete. It's complete at the 43-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 2. 4th and 2. This is the play of the game. If they get it, they can keep the drive alive and perhaps build their lead. If they don't, Franklin has excellent field position. What's Coach Brad Sidwell going to do on 4th and 2? They're going for it. Keenan trying to draw the Panthers off. Now he looks to Sidwell. Franklin did not bite on the hard count. Clock moving, 7:31 to go. And a timeout called. A timeout called by Bidwell. That could be a factor. When you use a timeout, you may need them down the stretch. What will Bidwell do coming out of the timeout? It's 4th and 2. What a decision for Coach Brad Sidwell. The second half has been 3 touchdowns for Taunton, 1 for Franklin. Franklin has regained some of the momentum, but the big timeout, 4th down and 2 from the 42. It's not bad field position that they'll give up. I mean, it's not like they're on their own 10. They're out to the 42. Franklin will still have a ways to go. And I do not see the punter out there. They're going to go for it. 4th down and 2 from the 42. 4th down and 2. Here we go. Keenan hands it off up the middle. 1st down and plenty more. All the way out to the 43-yard line. Goes Harris. Ethan Harris has been a bulldog in that backfield. A huge 1st down. The 9th in the game for the Tigers. 7 of them in the second half. Huge 4th and 2 play. Harris just pounds it up the middle. Now the clock continues to go at 7:06 to go and counting. Harris again up the middle. This time they box him in for a gain of 1. Oh no, there's no gain on the play. The ball is right at the 40. 2nd down and 10. We go under 7 minutes to go. In the first half, Franklin could control the running game of the Tigers. Not so in the second half. 2nd down and 10. Franklin needs a turnover. That would be nice. 2nd down and 10. Taunton going against the slight breeze. Handoff on the end around, scooting around with some great speed and making the cut for the 1st down goes Jose Turan. Turan inside the 30 to the 29. The 8th 1st down. Well, let's see, a flag down? A flag is down. It's going to wipe out the 1st down. How about that? How about that call? It wipes out the 1st down. Huge play, holding against the Tigers. It's going to be 2nd down and very long. The ball out to the 49-yard line of Franklin. Put a star next to that play. 6:20 to go. Second down and about 19. Yes, they need to take it to the 30. It's exactly 19 from the 49. Second down and 19. Dylan Keenan keeps it for only 2 off the left guard. It's going to be third down and 17. Third and maybe 18 to go. Ball at the, yes, it's third and 18. Nope, they move it up 2 yards to the 47. Third and 17 from the 47. Huge play. 5:55 to go. The clock is moving. Franklin does have 3 timeouts. Big play. Third down and 17. 2 wide to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Keenan, he's going to drop back. He's rolled out of the pocket. He's flushed out. He's going to throw. He's going to fire it. Is this going to be a grounding call? The official's got a big decision to make. Ron Sudmeyer. Was it grounding? Did the ball reach the line of scrimmage? And it looks like they're going to allow that incomplete pass to count. It'll be fourth down and 17. Nonetheless, the Franklin defense holds, and Dudley is in to punt. Dobrisky is back for the Panthers. The Panthers will have a chance with the ball in their own hands, barring anything unusual on this kick, and the clock is stopped with the incomplete pass. Franklin with all 3 timeouts. The low snap, the kick is down. Dobrisky will let it bounce, and he will field it in heavy traffic out to the 10-yard line. Oh, Dobrisky took it after 2 tricky bounces, went from the 5 to the 10. Franklin 90 yards away from tying or taking the lead with 5:16 to go in the game. First and 10, the drive starts at the 10. First and 10 for the Panthers from their own 10. Taunton with 2 defenders well back at the 20. Want to defend against the big play. Frollo gets the call off left guard. He drives forward, spun around to the line of scrimmage, and no gain there. Maybe 1. Second down and 10. So they tried something different just to mix it up a little bit. Taunton expecting the pass, a pickup of 1. Second down and 9, but they snuffed it out. Now we'll see the air filled with footballs because there's under 5 minutes to go in the game. 2 wide to the right. Justin Bianchetto stands at his own 6. True snap. He steps up. He throws up the middle, incomplete, over the head of Dobrisky at the 35-yard line. It's going to be third down and 9. And looking ahead, if they don't make the first down, what do you do on fourth down deep in your own end with under 4:36 to go? If you don't make it on fourth down, you set up the Tigers for a possible score to seal the deal. But if you punt, you still have to hold them down. Interesting call perhaps coming up. But first, it's third down and 9. From the 11. Bianchetto drops it. It's caught at the 14-yard line. The ball is down, and it's going to be called down. Ball sprung loose. But they're going to call a completion, and the punt team is coming out. The punt team is coming out fourth and about 7 from the 12-yard line. Dobrisky went down quick. So Dulapati is in. This is going to give Taunton excellent field position. So their defense holds. A running play and 2 incomplete pass, and then a catch and a tackle. 4 minutes to go. Clock stopped on the field for I'm not sure why. Coach Sidwell is on the field on the far side. Dulapati standing in his own end zone. 4th and 9. It's a low snap. Dulapati gets it and punts it. A pretty good punt. Dulapati, it's going to take a Franklin roll. It's going to go all the way down to the Taunton 45-yard line. An excellent punt. 44-yard punt by Dulapati. And remember, he had to pull the ball off the turf. And he did a good job with it, sending the Tigers back. Now the defense has to hold. Franklin does have 3 timeouts, but 1 first down could seal the deal for the visiting Tigers. What a choice win this would be for them. Taunton High School, one of the biggest schools in the Hockomock. They play in the Kelly Rex division, probably the largest enrollment down in Taunton of any of the schools. They have a big football roster. A lot of seniors on the team, some juniors too. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 45. 3:49 left. Dylan Keenan, he's going to hand it off up the middle. Harris to the 48-yard line and spun down at the 49. Harris picked up about 4. 2nd down and 7. Pickup of 3. Ball at the 49. Clock moving. Bain not using his timeouts yet. And Taunton will take its sweet time on this. As well they should. Up by 6. 3:18 to go. 2nd down and 7. Handoff up the middle to midfield, to the 49, to the 48. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 for the Tigers. Still no timeouts called by Bain. 2:52 to go. 3rd down and 3 from the 48. The yard to gain, the 45. 2:41 to go in the game. Three or four players over to talk to the offensive coordinator on the far side. 2:27 to go. 3rd down and 3. This could be the game if they make it. Keenan to the line of scrimmage and loses a yard, and now Coach Bain calls a timeout. The Panthers will probably get the ball. They claim they have it now, but I think the whistle was blown the play dead. It did. But it's a loss of 2. 4th down and 6 from the 49. What will Coach Sidwell do? I believe he's going to punt. 2:14 to go. So Franklin had it in its own 10, couldn't do anything, punted it. Now they get a 3, and would it be 3 and out? Are they going to punt or go for it here? I got to believe they're going to they're going to punt to set up, again, a long field for the Panthers with what'll be at the time about 2 minutes to go in the game. Franklin now will have 2 timeouts remaining. It's been an interesting game. Franklin led 14-0, 14-7 at halftime, trailed 21-14, 27-14, and then it's now 27-21. Franklin hopes for a return here. Dudley has been a good punter. He stands back at his own 35. Dubrisky back at his 17. 4th down and 7. Here's the ball through. It's kicked low. Not a good kick, and it takes a Franklin bounce to the 34-yard line. A low kick, a short kick. About 19-yard punt. No, 21-yard punt. So here's the stage. Franklin down by 6, 2:08 to go. The ball in the middle of the field at their own 34. Franklin with 2 timeouts left. Wow. The stage is set for Franklin. It's in the hands of the Panthers offense now. 1st and 10. 2 wide to the bottom of your screen. 1 to the top. The tight end is Owen Scarborough. The running back is Andrew Frollo. The quarterback, Justin Bianchetto, the junior. He's going to hand off to Frollo for a pickup of 2 to the 36. Now, quick no huddle. Franklin's got to do something. 2nd and 8. So again, they start with a running play. Under 2 to go. Bianchetto with the snap. He's going to throw on the sideline. It's caught by Walsh near the sticks. He's got the first down, I believe. I believe he's got the first down at the 44-yard line. Where are they going to? No, they haven't ruled it first down. It's 3rd down in inches. No, it's a first down. It's a first down. The side judge ruled first down, but now they're not moving the sticks. He made the motion, but he didn't contact the other officials. 3rd down in inches. Play to Dobrisky, and he's shy of it. He's lost a yard. It's 4th down and 1. 1:36 to go. I thought they had the first down. It's 4th down. Running back Frollo gets the first down and more. Frollo to the 43-yard line. And that'll move the sticks. The 17th first down of the game. 1:22 to go. Franklin has it 1st and 10 at the Taunton 42. Bianchetto, he's going to throw. It is dropped. Dropped at the 39-yard line, intended there for Stephon Reed. 2nd down and 10. Well, the clock is stopped. The Panthers can regroup. 1:13 to go. Ball at the 42. Franklin with 2 timeouts remaining. Taunton with with 2 also. They used 1. Wide side is to the top of your screen, the wide side of the field. Bianchetto, he hands off to Frollo inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. Clock running, 104, 103, 101, 1 minute to go in the game. It's 3rd down and 5. Bianchetto, the rush is on, he dumps it, it's complete to Frollo. 35, dancing to the 39, to the 29, to the 28, to the 27-yard line. The 18th first down of the game. The Panthers have it, 1st and 10. 39 seconds to go. The clock is moving. The ball at the 34, 36. Bianchetto, he's going to run. Bianchetto to the 25, to the 20, to the 19-yard line. Bianchetto, a smart play for 2 reasons. He had the open field, and second of all, he knew he could get to the sidelines and stop the clock. 26 seconds to go. The ball at the 19. Franklin still with 2 timeouts. 2nd down and 3 at the 19. 3 to go for the first, but 26 seconds is all that's left. Bianchetto, he drops back, he's going to throw, it's up, and it's almost picked off. A tip ball came down, intended for Scarborough, and it was almost picked in the end zone. I believe out there was Jose Turan. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. 22 seconds to go. The ball at the 19. Three wide to the bottom of your screen. 3rd and 3, but only 22 seconds left. Ball at the 19. Bianchetto steps up. He's going to dump it. It's complete inside the 10 for the first down to Dobrisky. 13 seconds to go. The clock should have stopped with the first down. They've lost some time. The clock did not stop on the 19th first down of the game. They lost a couple of seconds when the first down was made. I believe the clock should have been stopped immediately. I saw a second or 2 tick off. But Franklin has it inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal with 13 seconds to go. They need 6 to tie. The extra point after a touchdown would win the game. The pink crowd, the Franklin student body in large full throat now. First and goal from the 8, but only 13 seconds to play. Franklin, I believe, I think they may have called a timeout. Somebody did. I think the Panthers called a timeout. They still have 1 timeout left. They could still run the play. And it's first down and goal. Bianchetto, the junior. Can he come of age here tonight? To the top of your screen goes Stephon Reed and Derek Dobrisky. Frollo in the backfield with junior quarterback Justin Bianchetto. Here we go, first and goal from the 8, and a whistle and a timeout called by Taunton. I believe that was 1 timeout for Franklin and 1 for Taunton. Taunton looked at the defense, called a timeout, and now will Coach Bain change something up? The wheels of strategy are not only spinning, they're racing here on the Piscini Stadium turf. 13 seconds left in the game. Franklin took it from its own 33, has driven it out to the 8-yard line. And I believe they have only 1 timeout left, as does the Taunton Tigers. Coach Bain has called the play. He may have 2 plays left. If it's pass plays, he could have 3. Running play, he'll have to stop the clock. To the top of your screen, it looks like the same set formation as Stephon Reed and Dobrisky. Walsh to the bottom of your screen. Tight end is Scarborough. Here we go. Bianchetto pretty calm back there. First and goal from the 8. The hush over the field. Bianchetto looking right. He's going to throw up the middle for Scarborough. He catches it, but it's short of the goal again. It's to the 4-yard line. That's their last timeout with 8 seconds to go. Now, the pass has to be in the end zone or incomplete. Anything behind the line of scrimmage will end the game. The ball has to be thrown incomplete somewhere or in the end zone incomplete. You cannot be caught behind the line. Franklin will not have enough time to reset. 8 seconds left. If it's an incomplete pass, Franklin may have one other chance. Nobody in the stadium has left Piscini Stadium here tonight, nor should they. 8 seconds to go. First, second down and goal from the 4-yard line. They cannot stop the clock, so you do not anticipate a running play here because the time would run out if they don't make it. Scarborough to the top of your screen. Walsh to the top, to the right. Has 2 more wideouts. Frollo one of them. Here we go. Second and goal from the 4. 8 seconds to go. A whistle and a timeout called by Taunton. That's the last timeout of the game. There'll be no more timeouts in this one. And that just revs up the student body for Franklin. Second down and goal from the 4-yard line. What a game tonight. So glad you're with us here on Franklin TV and streaming worldwide on the internet. Second down and goal from the 4-yard line. What will Coach Bain come up with on this call? Franklin has no timeouts. The play has to be incomplete, which would stop the clock. A touchdown would stop the clock. That would be nice. But Bianchetto cannot take a sack. Scarborough out there on the left side, way out there. To the right, way down there is Frollo. Now he's in motion. He resets next to his quarterback. Here we go, 8 seconds to go. He's going to go to the end zone. It's down. Touchdown! 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 It's Walsh. It's Walsh for the touchdown. The score is tied with 5 seconds to go. How about an important extra kick by Dulapati. Now remember, he's missed one each of the few games here prior to tonight. He's been perfect tonight. 5 seconds to go, an untimed play for the extra point in the Franklin lead. We'll let the camera tell you what happens. Was there ever a more important extra point than that? Arnav Dulapati drills it. Walsh with the 5-yard catch. With 8 seconds to go. The play ended, took 5 seconds. Dulapati's kick was good. Franklin 28, Taunton 27, 5 seconds to go in the game. No timeouts for either team. Where will Dulapati put this kickoff? What a comeback by the Panthers. Remember, in the previous drive to this one, they went 3 and out from their own 10. But here, they moved the ball down, and with 8 seconds to go, Bianchetto hit Walsh, who's had a good game. Dulapati has it teed up. Here we go, 5 seconds to go. Taunton could call for a fair catch and have a play from scrimmage. Here's Dulapati. He kicks it, driving kick. No fair catch. It's going to be run back. 3 seconds, 2, 1. The game is over. Franklin wins it. Jubilation on Varsity Stadium. Take a look. A comeback for the ages. Wow. Franklin wins it 28-27. The extra point by Dulapati. How about the poise of Justin Bianchetto? He drove the team down, and with 5 seconds to go, gets the winning touchdown to Kyle Walsh, who was a favorite target for him all game long. And Franklin wins it. They led it by 14-0 in the first period, 14-7 at halftime, trailed it 27-14, made it 27-21, and then they win it with 5 seconds to go on the pass from Justin Bianchetto to Walsh, and Walsh with the catch in the end zone. Kyle Walsh, the junior, 6 foot, 185 pounds. He was so delighted he raced all the way to the Franklin bench after he scored in the touchdown in the end zone. He came out to the 50 and celebrated, but he was off the field, so you can do that. And Franklin wins it on homecoming. A huge victory, and the Franklin Panthers go to 4-1 on the season, and the Taunton Tigers drop to 2-3. In the other matchup, it's Ian Bain, the coach for Franklin. He was selected to be the head coach by the coach of Taunton, Brad Sidwell, back 9 years ago when Sidwell was the AD and was leaving the coaching ranks. He gave the job to Bain because he said, as he told me before the game, Bain was a good coach, and Bain proved that tonight. Sidwell did a great job coaching as well. So Franklin wins it. That's going to be her wrap-up. Wow. Well, we hope you enjoyed this spectacular, fantastic finish from Varsity Stadium. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'd like to thank our producer, our director, our camera operator here tonight, Chris Flynn, among the first to arrive and the last to leave. This is Pete Royce, hoping you join us a week from tomorrow night, Friday night, a week hence, as the Central Catholic team comes to Varsity Stadium for a rare non-conference matchup between those two powerhouse teams. Pete Royce saying so long. The final score for the final time tonight from Varsity Stadium, Franklin goes to 4-1. They win it over Taunton 28-27. Till next time, so long, neighbors.